breeding condition. And remember, this rat is also lactating at the same time, so it still has a litter of babies that it's nursing back home.
Yeah.
So this means that food abundance is just off the charts for this rat. It's a very, very happy rat.
Steve is convinced that the rat population is growing exponentially. And when the bamboo seeds in the forest run out, there will be millions of hungry rats looking for their next meal. And if the seeds run out at the same time as the rice ripens, then the elements are in place for a perfect swarm. The question the scientists must answer now is precisely where will this combination of events happen? On their 7th day in the hills, they get their biggest break yet. A local man approaches them with news of a swarm.
When Buddhist goes there in prayer house, in one night, rats comes here, and in one night they damage all the fields.
In just one night?
Just one night.
So it can happen very quickly.
Yeah.
We're going to have to be very organized, Dasbul, if we're going to find one of these then, if it happens that quickly. Does he know what village is?
The village is Bat Sliang, which lies to the north of Ruma. The rice there has yet to be harvested. Steve is eager to get there as soon as possible, but the weather has worsened since yesterday, making the road dangerous. A difficult decision must be made.
Ask them all and discuss and see if they think it's safe to go on that road.
Steve must make a call on whether the trip is worth the danger to his team.
Discuss with them. Everybody told me the road is dangerous. It's the main problem.
Right.
The road is dangerous.
Okay, I think we just have to cancel it.
They are forced to wait another day, but know that a rat swarm may already be happening. Steve and his team of scientists are convinced that conditions are perfect for a rat swarm. But they need to get to the area where it's most likely to form. Hampered by heavy monsoon rains, they have been unable to leave their base to search. Fortunately, the second of their 2 weeks starts with a welcome improvement in the weather. They now have a chance to get to the village of Bat Sliang, where there have been reports of a swarm. This will be the furthest the team has ventured from the town, and the security escorting Steve is nervous. The state of the road will determine whether they can reach Bat Sliang and get back again before nightfall, as the authorities insist.
You've got to get out to the fields, and the fields in this case are really very remote. A lot of scientists do this sort of work. You just don't necessarily hear about it. We're not inventing new laser beams or rockets here. We're trying to understand fundamental aspects of nature.
In the dry months, these roads are usable every day. But during monsoon, travel is entirely dictated by the previous day's rain. Even at the best of times, this challenging terrain can prove too much for these workhorses. The only option is to abandon the vehicles and to continue the journey on foot.
This is the end of the road. This is as far as the brick part of the road goes. And because of the very bad rains we've been having, the jeeps won't go any further. So we're not in Baslang yet. We have to walk the rest of the way now. So off we go.
2 miles from Bat Sliang, it will be another hour to the rice fields.
Careful.
This has now become a race against time, as the scientists must be back in Ruma before dark. But time is not the team's only concern. There are other dangers to contend with.
You've had a leech on you. I don't want to pull it off too much, but you can see it's bleeding a lot, and that's normal what happens with a leech. When it injects a sort of anticoagulant into you, and it does that in order to be able to suck your blood out, but then when it comes off, it just keeps flowing. It's a lot of blood coming out, but best thing is just to leave it be. Poor Haroon. It's all for the price of science, I'm afraid. So.
When the team finally arrives at the rice fields of Bat Sliang, Steve immediately spots the rat's destructive path.
Ah, there's some damage here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. This is what's happened. The rat has chopped off this stalk of rice that would have been growing up. And you can see it's cut at an angle. That's distinctive of rats. And then you've got some of the seed is, wasted. It's on the ground here.
Unexpectedly, the rat seemed to have been drawn to the rice before it ripened. It isn't long before Steve discovers what must be the reason.
Hear something over here.
The rice fields are covered in the rat's favorite snack, bamboo seeds.
There's lots of bamboo seed on the ground here, so some of them are just beginning to germinate. Yeah, so they've got all sorts of roots on them. There's huge amounts of bamboo seed in the middle of this rice field.
The seeds act like a magnet,
And a rat burrow.
drawing the rats from the forest. If every rice field in this region is like this, Steve may well have found what triggers the swarms.
So all these seeds are feeding the rats, and when these seeds are gone, they're just going to start eating the rice here. Oh wow, look at that one. That's really very badly damaged. You can see right into the kernel of the seed. So that's all being chewed by rats there. This is starch, this is carbohydrate, protein. So the rats are just munching away, breeding like crazy. And as soon as all these seeds are eaten up, they're going to start eating all this rice.
Steve is concerned that the farmer doesn't realize the bamboo seeds are drawing rats into his fields.
So how much do they think they can get out of this field? Are they going to lose the whole field?
সমস্ত দু একটা মানে বাদ থাকবে
1/3.
1/3. So they're going to lose 2/3 of this rice field to the rats. They're going to eat. Oh, that's a huge amount.
The farmer is expecting these losses over a few weeks, but a swarm could wipe out everything overnight.
I just can't understand why they're doing this. I mean, there's bamboo seed all over the ground of this rice field, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it just seems like madness. I mean, it's rat heaven in this field. I don't really understand what's going on here. We need to talk more.
There is pressure to start the return journey, but before he heads back, Steve questions the farmer as to the origin of the bamboo seeds in his fields. As is so often the way in developing countries, the answer comes down to politics. Disputes over land rights mean there is